Is it hard to overstate the importance of gratitude? Because
No.
when I tell it to people, they're like, yeah, no, I know it's important, but I feel like it seems so simple and it's so easy to overlook sometimes that it's hard to impress upon how powerful it can be.
I think most people don't even know what it feels like to be grateful. And what I say by that, in this interview, even if there's a counter for how many times I said I'm grateful or gratitude, I've expressed my gratitude, it's probably way up there. It's one of my most used words. And I use that is because I practice gratitude. And the way you practice gratitude, you have to make it a habit. This is why we created the 5-minute journal, is really to get you to make it a habit. We all brush our teeth every morning and night. Why? Because it's important. It needs to be a habit. What happens if you stop brushing your teeth? Things will start to decay. And the same thing is with our mind. We have to create habits for our mind to feed it the positives, the gratitude, looking forward to the things that will happen today, the daily affirmation of seeing your vision of who you're becoming, who you want to become in the world, recalling yourself of what, and looking back of what great things happened today. That's really the fundamentals of the 5-minute journal, and the idea of the gratitude. You only start to feel it when you do it. It may, feel fake at the beginning when you do it. Like, okay, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. If you do it consistently for at least 6 months to a year, what has happened even to us, if you actually do it and you practice and you're like, hey, I'm just gonna stick to this, like brushing my teeth, I'm gonna keep it on my bedside table with a pen, and when I wake up, I'm gonna do this thing. And what happens with time, it's the same thing like when you have your newborn grow up. Next thing you know, they're like, wow, they're walking and talking. How did this happen? It just happens so quickly, so fast. And same thing with the practice of gratitude. One day you'll just wake up and actually feel. I know what that feeling is like, of I'm so grateful for my life. And how many people who have way more than I have in regards to financial resources, they're maybe billionaires, have these companies, have even bigger families, and they're unhappy. Simply because they don't have that habit and practice of actually seeing the things that they have. And they're constantly just focusing on their desires and the things they haven't achieved yet. And that's why you have to reverse that and actually see, whoa, like let's actually look what I do have. And that's why I believe this is the most, if you ask me even here and now, like what's the most, life-changing thing that I've done in my life, is simply practicing gratitude. And the way it started for me, before I even we created the 5-minute journal, it was training myself to, as soon as I wake up, to think of at least one thing that I'm grateful for. That's it. So I challenge anybody, you don't need to buy the 5-minute journal, right? Just tomorrow when you wake up, commit yourself for the next year, right? To think of one thing that I'm grateful for when you wake up. And what will happen is you wake up tomorrow, you might forget. Okay, I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. You wake up tomorrow, maybe you remember. And you say, I'm grateful for waking up. Great, little things. Focus on what you have. And just keep practicing. And to make a habit, there'll maybe weeks where you'll forget again to practice this habit of being grateful as soon as you wake up. Then you remember, you get on it again. And with time, this is what I did for myself. This was the life-changing thing for me. With time, you just wake up and you feel gratitude. You feel gratitude for just being alive. You feel gratitude for having a partner who is sleeping next to you. You're like, wow, I have a partner. This is amazing. Instead of looking and focusing on what you don't have. And it really transforms your life. And then it allows you to actually create more abundance in your life, because you don't have a scarcity mindset. You start thinking abundantly. You start thinking of all the things that you do have. And the biggest hack is being grateful for things that you don't have. And really putting in the present moment as you do have them. We've created and manifested so many things like that. In my 5-minute journal, I would write things for a long time before they came true. But I'll be grateful for it, because that emotion of gratitude, you're already giving thanks. You're already giving, you're not trying to take. you're already saying thank you, and you feel it. And the feeling inside is something only you yourself will know of what it's like to be grateful. And I recommend it for everybody. So gratitude challenge for everybody to start.